Right now it's 6:14 and we're about to commentate the very first ever sperm race. Basically, we have two different races where in the first race there's gonna be two big YouTubers, Noah Boat and Jimmy Zhang, who essentially have been taking care of their bodies in a way where they're gonna produce really high quality sperm. And they actually did that about an hour ago into cups. That's gonna be literally taken in a suitcase up on stage where they're going to have a microscopic camera and advanced imaging software for us to project the sperm race onto the Jumbotron. I'm going to be providing play-by-play commentary. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you may be joining us. We are live in Los Angeles. It's time to get a haircut. I don't know if you can see right here that it went in. This barber that I went to fucked me. I was like, what's really the difference if I just go to the cheapest guy in town? This is the difference, man. I'm on a regular residency visa, which has expired, meaning I'm able to stay in the country, but as soon as I leave, I cannot come back. So I'll go to the States with this emergency passport, and I will just have to wait there until I get the permanent residency from Immigration New Zealand. Proper word.
How you doing, my guy? How's the flight?
It was chill. I was sitting in an aisle and there was this fucking huge guy next to me.
How big?
It's like so goddamn big.
Jabba the Hutt
Like
big?
he took, no, like just big, strong guy. Every single fucking employee that walks down the aisle is brushing my shoulder and like going like this every time. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm fucking not, it's because I'm sitting like this.
Why is your passport purple?
Week before he hit me up for this, I had just mailed my US passport to get renewed because it's gonna expire in 5 months. It's like, okay, I need to just like get my passport and go home. But then there's this rule where you can't travel then out of the States with a passport that's going to expire within 5 months. I also have a visa to be in New Zealand that expires as soon as I leave and I can't come back into the country. But 2 weeks before that, I applied for my permanent residency to become a New Zealand permanent resident. Which should come in
Are you holding out a little bit so you have a big load tomorrow?
Precisely.
Oh yeah. You guys both.
You didn't ask me that
both
question.
on
Actually.
Oh yeah.
He was actually talking to me.
I've been 3.5 days essentially.
Fuck this guy.
And
You
this
can't even
guy
hear him
has
'cause
been
his mic.
4 days. However, the shorter you're waiting, basically faster.
Just know that there's pretty much always 8 cameras at all times. So,
I'm gonna be mogging the whole time.
all right.
Good. Should I ask him? Patrick,
Yes.
I don't have a mic.
Sorry?
We don't have a mic yet.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you may be. I can do it better than that here. Morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you may be joining us. I want to welcome you to a truly groundbreaking event, the world's first ever sperm race. I'm your host. I need to land on sperm race and let it sizzle. Let's run it back one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Los Angeles. Is this an actual still of what the race would be?
This is a still of it, yeah, but it'll be moving.
It'll be moving, it'll look better instead of these green things, but you're gonna ultimately pause it and show this, and I'm gonna review it. So they're on separate tracks.
Yeah, they're on separate tracks.
Oh wait, and are we able to hook that microphone in this?
How many total sperms are probably gonna be in the race?
Like the lead, we're only tracking the leading ones, like ones in the lead, so
Okay.
like 15 to 20.
Okay, yeah. Motility.
Yeah, motility, we have those stats.
So you can see that he's passing through the south crater here. Once he gets over this line, we're not gonna do the theatrics of pretending that they produced the sample right there, are we?
No.
But why isn't that the starting line?
Because it has to basically enter, the flow is moving here. The
Okay.
flow isn't up here. This
Gotcha.
is just to basically get it through into the racetrack.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you the type of guy that opens up a lot of tabs and you start to prepare the portfolio? Do you go related videos? What's your usual process?
Actually, believe it or not, my usual process is TikTok. Today was very easy. I could get to my first edge in about 5 minutes and just did a few more edges from there. Boom, goons, super hard, biggest sample ever.
Asher, wish you luck.
Wish you luck.
Is this the hand
Thank
you use?
This is indeed the hand I use.
It smells fresh.
It actually does.
Look at these, bro. Oh yeah. I hope these fit, bro. My regular shoes are 9.5, and I told him to get a 9.5, and he did. But Air Forces, usually you have to buy a half size lower for Air Force Ones. Oh, I can't reach because of my jacket.
Another damn day of me sitting in jacket, just wasting my sperm, I was just using napkins.
I'm so sorry, man. We just haven't done any sound checks at all in our commentators, so we don't have any mics or anything.
You want to keep talking for me?
Yeah, I can keep talking. This is me. This is my voice, and this is what it sounds like. Semen, come and eject. Tonight on Semen N. I'm about to do play-by-play commentary for the world's first ever sperm race. I'm live in Los Angeles. It's 6:08 p.m. We're running a little bit behind schedule, but the broadcast starts at 7 p.m. Pacific. This is going to be crazy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you may be joining us. 5 minutes before this, some guy came up and gave me a headphone, which you can see in my right ear, and that actually complicated my life a lot because I was hearing all of the internal communication between video, audio, stage, setup, people walking out while I was trying to do the reporting, and there was a big echo. I would hear myself come back through that. It was complicated. We are live in Los Angeles for the world's very first sperm race. First, we will have Noah Boat versus Jimmy Zhang, and that is one race, and whoever wins that will be crowned champion. But with Tristan and Asher, we will have a 3-race series. Is there anybody here to support Asher and UCLA?
Come on, Bruin.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Let's make some noise for Tristan Milker of USC.
Fight on, baby.
Right here, I'm wearing this earpiece. They're constantly talking in my ear. It's very difficult to actually do this job because I'm hearing what's coming through the speakers, and they're constantly giving me instructions, and there's an echo when I talk, and this thing constantly falls out if I go down. I go up, and it's stretching. Not the best setup, but we're locked in, baby, and most of our action is going to start when the races start.
What are your thoughts right now?
Oh my God. This guy has sperm on his face already, bruh.
Oh, that's funny. You got some on yours?
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that fight was insane. Energy from both sides of the competition. I'm excited. I feel like the crowd here is also excited. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
And look, ultimately, that stuff we're seeing up there, goo goo gaga. The samples have been collected, and let's find out who has the faster cum. Okay, at this point, I had no idea what was going on because we've gone far away from the original script and structure of the event. Eric Zhu, who was one of the founders, came up to the commentators table, told me that I needed to get on stage, and I just tried to get the crowd going a little bit. Are you ready to witness history? It's a little better. It's a little better. If born, these sperms would be born in 2026. The class of 2043. We are live in Los Angeles from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The plan was always for me to be at the commentators table, watching the race on the TV monitor. When I ended up on the stage, I had to look up at the Jumbotron. So in the beginning, I was trying to figure out what was happening myself.
And here we go.
Oh shit, they're going. Who's winning?
Once they enter the chamber, we are live.
You guys ready?
This is enormous.
Shit.
Jimmy is off to the races. This might not even be close.
Oh my
All
God.
of those years of YouTube.
Who is that?
The feminist, the 800 credit score. Jimmy is long gone. No, his swimmers aren't even on the screen. This is a microscopic masterclass. It's not even close. Noah, where are you? We can't find him.
What the fuck?
Jimmy, Zhang,
No!
Zhang, Jimmy, Zhang. Unbelievable. He came prepared.
What the fuck?
Insemination.
Let's go! I believe in your nut, Jimmy!
That's real cum, by the way. Thick ejaculate. We love the school spirit. We love science. But ultimately, this is to explore a very important issue in male infertility. We are going to give a nod and acknowledge to the start of life with a single cell. But there's a bigger message here today, Eric.
No, I agree. This is a very important message we're spreading today. Over the years, men's fertility has decreased immensely. And this is our way of telling people to stay healthy and model them after the sperm leads.
It's that time! In the top tunnel, you will see UCLA. At the bottom will be USC.
Oh,
This is not going to be close! He's blowing him away! Tristan Milker! It appears as if Asher swimmers have stopped swimming! We're coming around to the last turn! This is gonna be a blowout of epic proportions! Whatever Asher was doing, it did not work! This is Tristan Milker by a mile! For future generations! For the future of humanity! For USC! Tristan Milker!
If he wins this one, it's over. There's no
One
third.
more time.
One more time.
UCLA on top, USC on the bottom. And we're live. It's another explosion.
Here we go with another weird situation. UCLA not even on the screen. I'm calling what I see, which is only USC competing basically. But in the back of my head, I'm worried again, is there something wrong? Did something go wrong last time that they saw and fixed? And I also don't want to say the wrong thing too confidently. Am I missing something on the screen?
Tristan with an enormous lead. Is it
What the
premature?
fuck?
They're not exactly neck and neck here.
Yo,
Did we even get a sample from Asher Kroger? Because Tristan is milking it right now. The test tubes are tingling. These boys
that one.
have bottled it up. Is he getting stuck on the turn now?
God damn.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
No way.
UCLA is making a comeback. Asher is getting involved
Oh my
here,
God.
and they're slowing down.
Asher.
UCLA is
Asher.
only speeding up.
Asher's gonna come
This
in.
is unbelievable.
shit.
Tristan Milker's children have lost their
No way.
swim.
No way.
It's the
Asher's
UCLA
coming back.
Bruins.
Asher's coming
All
back.
of them. This is going to be a
Yo,
lap
is he the
finish.
underdog?
The UCLA
Oh my
Bruins
God.
will be evening the series at 1-1. Asher Kroger.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All
this is
right.
to determine a champion. One more time, UCLA on top, USC at the bottom. This is for all the marbles. Let's put your balls on the line and send the swimmers through the finish line.
Oh my God.
And this looks like a tighter race. They're neck and neck. Should I say tip to tip?
USC on the bottom.
This is an extremely tight race. Tristan with a slight lead there. And we'll see how they make it through these turns now. Remember that big ball is the halfway marker. And they are very, very tight. This is unbelievable. We had over 100. Sometimes having more swimmers doesn't mean that they're faster, but now Tristan is taking off. These are the little Michael Phelpses he was talking about in pregame, and now comes UCLA. These are head-to-head. We might have a photo finish.
Might be faster
The
than
fluid
Usain Bolt.
dynamics by UCLA. It's the fundamentals coming out here. Maybe it was the ball tanning. Maybe it was being raised in South Africa. This is going to do it. Tristan Milker explodes through the finish line. USC wins.
My friend over here is about to be talking about semen today.